right, friends, we have got our giant gathering drum. When I bring out the gathering drum, I always roll it out and make the sound first so they kind of get excited about it. And we watch our fingers, we watch our friends. All right, now everybody, let's come around the gathering drum. What you can do is if they're toddlers or preschoolers, we just ask them, let's just use our hands, just our hands. They may put their feet or they may sit on it. We say, no, we're just gonna use our hands. If it's an infant class, they can crawl, they can stand, they can sit as long as mommy's watching them because they're just gonna be feeling the beat. But toddlers and preschoolers, we're really trying to encourage them to keep that steady beat. So they're gonna be making lots of noise to start. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Let's try to keep a steady beat. Here we go. Drum, you're going to hear the hollow sound. If you've got kids that all can keep a steady beat and they're all hitting at the same time, it's going to have that big hollow sound. But if you put your hand on it, kind of muffle it, it dulls it a little bit, so just something to think about. All right, and then let them do the steady beat for a while, one hand at a time, both hands. And then 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. All right, we are going to play our drums loudly. Let's play the gathering drum loudly. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Now let's play quietly. Shh, quietly. Good. Now I would do that for infants, loudly and softly. If we just have toddlers or preschoolers, we do try to keep a steady beat, and then I say 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, friends, let's play our gathering drum loudly. Let's play it forte. Let's play forte loudly. Forte. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Shh. Now, let's play quietly. The word in music for quietly is piano. Let's play piano quietly. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, now let's play forte. Good, forte. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Now let's play piano. Piano. Good. So you would take your time doing that and do it a couple of times through just to get control of them. All right, then you say, all right, friends, I'm going to tell you a story. And you are going to do the sound effects with me, okay? All right, here we go. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lived a little panda. You met her before. Her name was Polly Panda. And Polly Panda loved to play outside, but only when the sun was high in the sky. Can you make a sun high in the sky, mommies, little ones? Let's make a sun. Good. Then one day, the clouds rolled in, and the wind began to blow. Can you make the sound of the wind on the drum for me? And the wind grew stronger and stronger and faster and faster, and all of a sudden, little tiny raindrops began to fall from the sky. Now, they were just little tiny raindrops, but Polly the panda got very scared. So she went to go hide in her cave. And it was a good thing she did too, because the rain started to come down harder and harder and harder and harder. Then, all of a sudden, the thunder crashed. And it boomed. And it crashed. And it boomed. And it crashed. And it boomed. And it crashed. And the rain came down so hard. But just as quickly as the rain started, the rain just stopped. And the clouds parted, and the wind began to slow down. And it got softer and softer until it was just a gentle breeze. And Polly the panda came back out to play just as the sun came back out in the sky. The end. Very good. All right, then you can put on a song if you want and have them keep a steady beat to that, just for a few seconds though, because they're already getting kind of tired of this drum sound, so do it maybe 60 seconds, 75, 80 seconds. And then I say, now did you know that this is not only a drum, this is also a boat. So we are going to take turns. I'm going to flip this over. Let's watch our fingers. Watch your friends. All right, we're going to flip it over. All right, friends, let's hop inside and let's sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So infants, you can pile a ton of infants in. If you've got a big class, then kind of split them up half and half. If they're getting in and they're having a fit, even though you didn't call their name, just go ahead and let them in. And then we invite parents and little ones to hold the edge. Now watch your fingers, watch your toes. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. You can do that 2 times, and then you can also go back and forth watching these. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream, a couple of times. And then again, you can go all the way around in one big circle. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Do that a couple of times too. So that's it with the gathering drum, and then we lift it up and we put it away.